Assalamualaikum and good morning. And my name is Haikal Hakim Ibn Zaimi, and I will present on my part, which is introduction of this presentation. The oil and gas industry is globally recognized as one of the most hazardous industry due to its high risk operation, complex environment, and exposure to flammable and toxic material. To ensure the safety and health of workers, a structured integrated approach to the safety management is essential, one that combines planning, budgeting, and regulatory compliance from the early stages of a project. However, current industry practices are often reactive rather than proactive. This research identifies several key problems. Firstly, there is no structured framework that consistently integrated safety management into project planning. Safety elements are often handled separately from cost and procurement process, leading to underfunding of critical measures. Secondly, safety requirements are often vague or omit in contract document, which weaken accountability and enforcement. Lastly, safety investments are frequently mislocated, either overspending on low priority risks or underinvesting in high risk areas, exposing project to legal, financial, and operational vulnerability. Next is to explore this issue. This research adopt a qualitative methodology using semi-structured interview with professionals in the oil and gas sector, including project manager, safety officer, and quantity surveyor. The response will be analyzed using thematic analysis to identify recurring challenges and strategy for improvement. The study aims to achieve three main objectives. First, to examine current safety and health management practice in the oil and gas industry. Second, to identify the key challenges faces in implementing effective safety system. And third, to analyze strategy approach that can enhance the integration of safety into project planning. Based on this objective, the research will be answered the three questions. What are the current practice? What are the challenges? And what strategy can improve safety improvement in this high-risk industry?
Hi, my name is Vida Warida. I will now continue with the first case study, which is called Project Citrus. This project is currently being carried out at the gas processing creative facility in Terengganu, Malaysia. This project is a major structural upgrade initiated by Petronas, focusing on replacing old cooling towers that were originally constructed using timber and have been operating for over 30 years. As this wooden structure age and safety become a growing concern, Petronas launched Project Citrus to replace them with fiber reinforced plastic. The main objective of the project is to strengthen and secure the gas cooling system, which plays a crucial role in maintaining safe operation across the entire gas processing plant. Now, let's move on to the safety and health management practices that is implemented for this project. Firstly is phase replacement strategy with backup cooling, where only one cooling unit are being replaced at a time to maintain continuous plant operation and prevent shutdown. Secondly, strict zoning and color-coded access control, where areas are marked by colors. For example, red means total restriction and blue means conditional access. Next, this project implement mandatory personal protective equipment usage. Besides that, logistical controls, where workers use bicycles, supervisors use vans to move through constrained site areas. And lastly, walkie-talkie communication, where all workers and supervisors are equipped with real-time communication devices to provide fast alerts. Moving on to the challenges that the Project Citrus face. Firstly, timber structure and lack of built-in. Since cooling towers were made out of timber, it requires repeated scaffolding for internal access during maintenance. This increased fall and entrapment hazard. The next challenge is manual handling and ergonomic strain, where workers had to carry tools and equipment into tight interiors without lifting aids or ergonomic pathways, which result to reduced workforce efficiency. Lastly, latent risk with no recorded incidents during routine maintenance operations, which make it unsustainable for long-term risk control. Now, for the strategies that this project implement, firstly is integrated access system replaced, where timber towers is being replaced with FRP, ensuring more safe access for maintenance. The next strategy is mechanical handling aids, where Project Citrus introduced hoists, winches, ergonomic carriers to improve internal space layout and minimize manual lifting. And lastly, safety by design framework to identify hazards in early design phase. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Hi, I am Faria Nadia, and now I will be presenting the findings from Case Study 2, which is the Silver Project by Petronas carried out at gas processing plants 5 and 6 in Terengganu. To start with a brief background, this project involved upgrading 2 major gas plants while keeping them in full operation. Because the plants were live throughout, safety planning had to be extremely thorough. The main goal was to improve safety and extend the plant's operating cycle from 3 years to 6 years, helping reduce shutdowns and improve long-term performance. Several key safety measures were introduced. First, double block and bleed valves were installed. They made it possible to do maintenance without shutting down the gas flow, which reduced exposure to pressure and flammable gas. Petronas also used online maintenance so critical work could be done safely while the plant continued running. A new 3-vessel LPG treater design was added, which helped lower the risk of pressure-related incidents. They also followed DOSH special scheme inspection, which ensured the project met strict safety regulation. However, the project still faced some challenges. There was hard work near live gas lines, which always brings a fire risk. Confined and elevated workspaces made it difficult for workers to move safely. They also had to deal with hazardous chemical adsorbents, adding more risk to the job. Fatigue was a concern due to long hours and overlapping tasks created space congestion on site. So to manage this risk, Petronas used several safety strategies. They enforced strict hot work permits, used 24/7 detectors, and applied confined space protocols. To reduce fatigue, they introduced shift rotation, and to avoid task classes, They use Primavera planning software to schedule work more effectively. In summary, the Silver project shows how thoughtful planning, engineering controls, and a strong safety culture can make even high-risk life upgrades possible and safe. That is all from me. Thank you.
My name is Siti Syafika binti Zamzuri, and I will continue to next case study. Case study 3 focus on the Pengerang Integrated Petroleum Complex PIPC led by Petronas in Johor. Involve over 70,000 multinational workers. Due to its high-risk nature, the project adopt ISO 45001 and Petronas Technical Standard. Key safety practices include behavior-based safety (BBS), permit to work, emergency response teams, and on-site health monitoring. However, the project faced major challenges at fire at ARDS unit in 2019, seasonal flooding, and communication barriers across a diverse workforce. To address this, Petronas implemented fire safety upgraded, drainage improvement, and multi-language safety tool. They also use real-time gas monitoring, wearable device, and predictive data dashboard. Leadership play a key role by promoting open reporting and safety culture. In short, Rapid showcase how technology, clear communication, and strong leadership can drive safety success in large-scale projects.
Hi, my name is Fatin Abiha, and I will conclude this presentation. In this study, all three objectives have been successfully achieved. For Objective 1, we studied the current safety and health practices in the oil and gas industry. We found that safety is very important because the world is high risk. Many companies follow ISO and OSHA and use common practices like hazard identification, PPE, and training. Technology like IoT and AI also helps monitor safety in real time. For Objective 2, we identified key challenges. These include the lack of a clear safety framework, weak communication between teams, budget limitation, outdated technology, and lack of safety-related skills among stakeholders. Finally, for Objective 3, we analyze several strategies to improve safety. These include promoting strong leadership, planning safety early in the project, training employees, and using advanced tools like smart PPE and AI monitoring system. These findings can help improve safety and health management in future oil and gas projects. That is all from us. Thank you very much.